Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so I've had several of you over the years message me and be like, Karina, do a makeup video. We want to see how you do your makeup or teach makeup. Okay, so of course I know how to teach makeup. I teach glamour classes all the time, but I figured today you can learn how I do my own personal makeup and maybe you might learn a thing or two. I am not claiming to be a professional makeup artist, but I have been in Mary Kay for almost 10 years, and before Mary Kay, I didn't wear any makeup. So literally everything I know about makeup today is because of Mary Kay and the training that I've received in Mary Kay and little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So if you'd like to follow along, please feel free. And maybe I can learn some stuff from you too. So that'd be pretty exciting also. So I'm going to do full face. I have literally nothing on my face right now. Thank you, Mary Kay Miracle Set 3D. I'm just going to pin my hair back a little bit so then that way it's not getting in the way. If you guys have never used these clips before, they're life-changing for when you're doing your makeup and stuff. They keep your look really like fresh. I mean, I look a little like a Star Wars character right now, but that's okay. It'll look great afterwards. So what I usually do to start with, literally, I'm just going to walk you through my morning routine. And so, no judgment, no judgment. What I do first is I use the Mary Kay Reviving Facial Spray. I love this stuff. And I just put some on. I do have a tendency to have combination oily skin, but with the Mary Kay Miracle Set 3D, I've been using normal to dry, and so I just feel like you can't go wrong with moisture. Then we're going to prep our face for foundation. Of course, I use the Mary Kay Face Primer, foundation primer. You only need a little bit, and we just kind of do like a little bit in this T-zone area. All right. Then we're going to put on foundation. Of course, you want to use the Mary Kay foundation brush that I just dropped. Here we go. Mary Kay foundation brush, really amazing. It's a synthetic brush. You can use it with liquids and powders. I use the Mary Kay, today anyway, time-wise, Beige 5 foundation. I always put it on the back of my hand right here. I don't know if you guys do that, but that's what I do. And then I also mix it with just like a little bit of CC cream. Weird. And then we have at it. Okay, so when you're putting on your foundation, you want to go downward with your brush, up with skincare, down with foundation, because you have little teeny tiny hairs all over your face, and if you go up or in a circle, you're going to look like a prickly little kitten or something. So just want to get like a really nice layer all over. Of course, you know you have the right color if it's disappearing or if it looks just like you have nothing on. Let's see. And you always want to bring it down to your neck as well, because your neck is part of the face. And of course, if you're using Mary Kay products, you're not going to have a line, but just in case, always bring it down. And there we go. Okay. I just love this foundation brush so much. I feel like I could just spend most of my days just brushing my face. Is that weird? Okay. Next, I use a little bit of the under eye corrector. I feel like this is one of my favorite glamour products ever Mary Kay has made. It's just so amazing. So I'll do it on one eye first, then you can do it on the other eye, and then you can see the difference. You want to start in here, and I just kind of go like that, like a little backward C. Now, we do have a brush that does help blend this, but, you know, I'm a real person, and I don't use a million brushes in the morning to apply different things unless I'm feeling super extra. So I just use my foundation brush and get in there and go down. Can you see the difference already? So amazing. Okay. Then, other eye. Now, you can put this on before your foundation, but I feel like it's best to do it after your foundation because then it'll just work better. I do have some girlfriends who put it on before and after their foundation. Whatever's your vibe. I feel like for me, just right on top of my foundation is great. Okay, so we're ready to go. Now, next we need some eye primer because we're going to do brows and eyeshadow. Mary Kay eye primer is everything. All of our eyeshadows are mineral based, and so it is really important that you have this primer on. It helps your eyeshadow from creasing. It extends the wear of your eyeshadow. It just keeps everything looking gorgeous, which of course we all want. I like putting some on top of my eyebrows because I'm going to fill in my eyebrows also. And so it just helps keep that color stuff stay also. So like you really need to think of eye primer like glue for your eyeshadow because that's basically what it is. All right, I'm just going to show you my palette, my real life personal use palette, because this is what it looks like. So I'll just go over the different colors I'm going to be using today. I think it's fall time. I tend to wear a lot of neutrals anyway, and so we're going to do the neutrals. I always do my eyeshadow first, and then I do my brows, cheeks, and then we go to lips. So the first shade we're going to put on is the highlighter, which of course highlights the eye. I like using this matted color. I believe it's Sweet Cream. And you just want to do this color right under the brow, but I bring it on the whole eye area, kind of like a base color. Then you want to do it on the other eye. Do you see my tracking boards behind me? It's important to track your stuff. A track number grows. Now you don't always see the highlighter right away. Like obviously this is blending into my skin, which is great. And that's fine. And because it's matted, it has no shimmer. So that's cool too, but it's there. All right, then next we're going to do the mid-tone, and that goes on your lid. And so today I'm going to use Amber Blaze. It's one of my favorite colors. So you get the color on there. You just want to tap it a little bit to get a little bit of the fallout off. And you're going to put this on from what I call the almond of the eye. So right where you see your eyeball sinking in, that's kind of where you stop. And you can see that I'm not really rubbing, I'm kind of patting it on because that makes the color more intensified. Now when I first put on eyeshadow, I'll never forget, I was a brand new consultant, and it was at new consultant training, and we had to do glamour. And so we were using color cards at the time, and I just remember feeling like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know if I can do this. But here's the thing with eyeshadows, you know, the more you practice and the more you just kind of play with it and accept the fact that it's a product that wipes off, and if you hate it, you can change it, the better. Okay, so as you can see, I have the mid-tone on and I have the highlighter. Now we need to blend the two because you don't want to look like Neapolitan ice cream. So you're going to get a little bit of that highlighter still, and you're going to put it right where the two lines meet, and you're just going to kind of blend it a little bit. And it kind of gives it that gradient kind of look, and that's what you want. I love this look because literally if you're a working gal and you just want to be more basic for work, you could just wear these two colors and you'd look great. But then when we add that third color, that's when you're really going to be like, bam. Okay. So I was using the all over eyeshadow brush from the Mary Kay brush set. This is great for the first two shades. And then for the next shade, you're going to want to use the crease brush. And so you want to grab that wherever mine is. I really like using the crease brush from the old Mary Kay brush set, but don't worry, it's still a Mary Kay brush. I just really prefer this one because the brush is a little bit thicker. I guess you could apply the crease color with the first brush that we used, the all over brush, but why? Just use the crease brush. All right, so with the accent tone, you just want it to be a little bit darker than the color that you have on now. I'm sticking with neutrals today, so I'm going to pick up some Copper Glow. And there's my color on my brush. Tap, get the fallout out. With this one, you're going to make like a sideways V on your eye. So you want to start at the lower part of the lash softly, and then you're going to put it into your crease and kind of make like this V shape. And then you're going to color in the corner. So kind of go like this. We always want to put the darker colors on the outside because if you do too many dark colors on the inside, like if I was putting this color here, it'd make my eye look smaller. And we all want big doe eyes, right? So that's why we do that. It's just more flattering, more appealing. And blending is key, okay? So you want to blend, 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 blend. I remember when I first started wearing a lot of eyeshadow, I was just like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I just feel like I'm using so much product. But girl, I promise you're good. So you just want to get it in there, and don't be afraid to really get in there with your brush. I think one of my makeup pet peeves is when I'm teaching color actually, and people are like, really light with the brush. Really get in there with your brushes. They're designed to help you. And if you notice, I'm not holding it super close up here. I'm holding it here, and holding it down actually gives you more control of the brush. So there is that. You just want to make sure that they're even. And then you're going to go back again with your all over brush, your highlighter, and you're just going to make sure they all blend because you don't want to have hard lines. Now this is going to look a little funky, mainly because we don't have mascara and I don't have my eyelashes on yet. So there's that, but that's okay. Okay, shadow taken care of. Now if you wanted to be a little bit extra, I could go back in with my mid-tone, that Amber Blaze color, and just kind of pat a little bit more on the inside of the eye. See how pretty that looks? I love this color. I just feel like it looks like a metallic wrapping paper. I just feel like it's the prettiest thing ever. Okay. There we go. Now obviously as you do this more, you're going to get more practice. Then you're going to take the smudger brush, which is literally my favorite Mary Kay brush. This is the old smudger brush, but the new smudger brush is equally great. And you're just going to take the same colors, except this time I'm going to take a shimmer one. And I like using eyeshadows kind of as an eyeliner for the bottom. Why? Well, it just kind of keeps your look softer. And the truth is, unless you have black hair, you really want to avoid wearing a lot of black eyeliner because it ages you substantially. So I'm using Honey Spice. And we're just going to kind of bring a little bit down here. Then I'm going to take Amber Blaze, and then we're just going to put some right in the middle. You know what's more amazing is that I'm not using a mirror. I'm literally using the camera to apply this. There we go. Then we're going to take our darkest shade, that Amber or Copper Glow color, and put it on the outside. Ta-da! And it just keeps the eye balanced. Now back when I was in high school, it was like only cool to put stuff at the top of your eye, like this area, but nothing on the bottom. That's not good. Now you want everything to be balanced, and that's really important. Okay, there we go. So we are ready to rock and roll. I always take a little bit more of my under eye corrector, just a little bit, because you know this is real life, Karina. After I do my shadows, and then I take my Mary Kay Beauty Blender and just kind of brighten everything up. It's not bad to layer products. You just want to make sure that you're using a really thin layer. It's only when you like really cake on your products is when it becomes a problem. And then you look like a cake face, and that's never good. Okay, there we go. Love it, love it, love it. Now next is mascara. And I'm going to be wearing false lashes today like I do every day, but mascara is still important even if you're wearing false lashes because you want something to have it to kind of like adhere to. I really love Mary Kay Lash Love mascara. I just think it's great. I don't have the fullest eyelashes, and so I really love that it just grips and separates and lifts my eyelashes. It's fabulous. And then, of course, you always want to do a touch on the bottom. There we go. And we need to make sure we always put mascara on the bottom because it helps to balance the eye. And it just makes everything look really even. I know you can't really see that great, but believe me, my lashes are there. Now before I do the lash part, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. I'm obsessed with this Mary Kay brow pencil. I feel like it's just so great. It's our new pencil. Let me give you the correct name. The Precision Brow Liner. But I just call it like a micro brow pencil because do you see the tip on that? It's just so teeny tiny. And so it's going to really give you a good look on your eyebrows. Now I have a pretty good shape on my eyebrows. If you don't, I'm just going to give you a quick little tip. You want to align it right next to your nose. And with the brow pencil, that's where your eyebrow should start. So you would put like a little dot there. Then you would put it through your pupil, and that's where your arch should be. And then the corner of your eye to the corner of your nose, that's where your eyebrow should stop. Okay, then you would take your brow pencil and you would just do soft strokes till you get the shape and the color and the definition that you're looking for. Even though my eyebrows are great, I still like using the brow products on them because why not slay a little bit more? Brows really do shape the face and frame the face, and so it is a really key piece in your routine. And so if you're not familiar or you're a little scared to try a brow pencil, just do it. Like, you're gonna become a master at no time. So we'll do a little bit over these brows. Now the other thing we're gonna use is the Mary Kay Brow Tint, which if you haven't tried that, girl, you're missing out because that stuff is revolutionary. You don't have to use both. You could use one or the other, but like, why? Why not use both? So I'm using the dark brunette. It has a tint of color. You want to wipe off the brush because you don't need a whole lot of liquid on your brows. And with this, you're just doing a very sheer layer over the work you just did. So it kind of seals in the work that you did. And it's volumizing, so it's just going to make some depth to your brows. Look at that. Great. Okay. Okay. Now lashes. Now, I know Mary Kay does not sell lashes, and I'm not saying that our mascara is not fantastic, but, you know, lashes are a pretty trendy thing right now. I personally like them just because they open my eyes a little bit more. I just feel super glamorous when I wear them, and I don't know, it's like a thing. So I love wearing the Ardell lashes. I should have gotten the box to show you, but the lash glue is really important, and I really like using Duo lash glue. You want to get your lash, and of course the shortest side goes on the inside of your eye, so I'm going to be doing this eye first. Now you'll notice I didn't put on eyeliner, and that's because I do it after. So you get little glue on your lash strip. I use strip lashes. And you just want it to get kind of tacky. So we're just going to wait for that to dry a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to start picking out what cheek color I want to wear. Now today I'm going to be finishing off my look with Sassy Fuchsia. So I probably should be sticking more with like a neutral or a brown, or I guess I could do a pink too. But I think I'm going to do... yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this cheek color because it's my favorite. These limited edition heart cheek colors. This one is Kind Heart. I love this because it kind of has a little bit of highlighter in it too. Okay, so that one's pretty much ready. So you want to get it as close to your lash line as possible. Let me actually grab my mirror really quick so I can see this. But you center it down and then you just push the little ends down. Until you have it positioned right where you want it. Probably needed to put a little bit more glue on this one, and that's okay. We can always go back. Yeah, I need to put a little bit more glue. I'm looking a little crazy right now. Okay. Here we go. There we go. There. We're all stuck down and in place. There we go. I love these. They're called Double Wispies by Ardell. They have orange writing on them. And I like them because they look pretty natural. But see the difference between the two eyes? Like lash, no lash, lash, no lash. And I have mascara on, and I'm sure if I curled my eyelashes, you would definitely see a difference also. But, you know, we go through phases of different things. And right now, Karina's just in a false lash phase. But I still, like you saw and like I told you, wear Mary Kay mascara daily. Fake lashes are definitely an art. They take practice. And so meet yourself with a little grace if you don't get it the first time. I did not get it the first time. It took me a lot of practice. But then as time went on, I just got better and better at it. And now I could do it pretty quickly when I'm in a pinch and not teaching people how to do it. But in the morning, seriously, it doesn't take that long for me to get ready because I've just put on my makeup the same for forever. So you'll be good. You'll be good. Okay. There we go. So you just want to wait for them to dry. Perfect. All right, do you like this mirror? It was my star prize. I love it. It has Bluetooth speaker on it so I can listen to my podcasts as I'm getting ready. It's amazing. All right, so we'll let those dry. Let me just make sure that they're on. This one's being a little uncooperative. All right. Now, I would love to say that I contour every day and that I'm going to show you some amazing things like that, but I don't. I'm just a real person who wears makeup the way I know how to do it quickly. Okay, next is cheeks. I like using the Mary Kay cheek brush from the brush set. I do know how to contour, I just don't do it every day. If you are a contour person, this little divot in your brush helps you really get the contour going. But if you're just going to use it for cheek color, you want to make sure that you're using the angled side. I'm going to get a little bit of my color on here. And then a good rule of thumb is never to go more than 2 fingers in. So you're literally just doing a kiss of color right here. You always want to start at the top of your cheekbone and sweep down and then back. Down and then back. And your cheek color really doesn't need to be anything super crazy. You just want it to be lifting. That's what makeup really is supposed to do, is just lift your face, make you look more alive, more youthful, you know, all that good stuff. I love this cheek color so much. Okay. There you go. You can see it, but not really. That's what we want. Okay. Then next is lips. And so while I'm going to do my lip liner, I take a little bit of Mary Kay lip balm. This was a limited edition one. Just add a little moisture to my lips. You want to take your lip liner. I'm using a nude lip liner. And honestly, I wear light nude every single day. Unless it's a special occasion, then I'll break out the berry or the red. I just like nude because it goes with everything. What's also good about these is you could wear them by themselves if you wanted to. And just wear your lip liner. Just make sure you fill in your lip like I'm doing right now. There we go. Then we're going to finish the look with our lipstick that I dropped. Ugh. This is the True Dimension Sassy Fuchsia. I love this shade. It's a nice pink berry shade. What's great about these lipsticks are in the winter, they're super moisturizing. So you're going to look great. Oh, we forgot the eyeliner. I'm going to use the new limited edition Orchid gel liner. Let me break back out my mirror real quick. Don't think I can do it just using this camera. And then you're just going to go along the top part of the lash line. There we go. The inner corners are important, especially when you're wearing false lashes, because you want it all to be super even. I love using this purple liner because it just gives your eyes a little bit more of like a pow. It's not black, which the black one's not bad, but it just gives a little bit more dimension. It makes you look a little bit more interesting because it's not every day you see somebody wearing a purple liner on the daily. Needed to put a little bit more lash glue so this eyelash stays down. There we go. But these pod liners last forever, which is such a great value. They run for $18 or $20 something. I don't know. I should know, but I don't. I just love them. I'm just used to buying everything I have off. And there we go. And then you want to finish off your entire look with a mineral powder. I use beige 0.5. And then the powder brush, the mineral powder foundation brush, swirl a little. And I like doing this because I have a tendency to get a little bit oily throughout the day, so I really mainly focus it on the center of my face and my neck. Okay, now normally I would finish this off with the Mary Kay finishing spray, which I don't know why it's not up here, but that's okay. And there you go, guys. Now you have your look, and then you can fluff your hair out, and you're ready to slay the day with your Mary Kay face. So I hope you learned something. Now you know how I put on my makeup, and go have fun. Go play with makeup. It's so much fun. You'll find a look that you love, and the more confidence that you get in doing your own makeup will translate as you do your own appointments, and you'll know what colors look good together or not good together, and it's just great. So there you go. Have a great day. Bye.